if you want skin that it's finally free of keratosis pilaris, it's actually really simple. You just have to know the right 3 things to do. My skin has been completely clear doing exactly this for 5 years. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 steps of my routine that would clear your skin from keratosis pilaris once and for all. Every step is really easy. Once you know what to do, you can easily do it at home. But there are 2 important tips I'm going to share at the end, and these 2 tips will make sure you can actually replicate this routine at home successfully. Step 1 is exfoliation. The problem with KP is that dead skin cells build up and clog the hair follicle. That's what creates those bumps. So exfoliating your skin every day is part of what will keep your skin clear. But here's the thing. I have learned on my own skin, too much exfoliation can inflame the skin and make the problem worse. I exfoliate my arms every morning when I take a bath because this is what fits into my routine. I use the Michael Todd Beauty brush with the head for the body. I wet my skin, I put an exfoliating cleanser on the brush, and I cleanse the back of my arms, exfoliate the back of my arms for about 30 to 60 seconds each arm. If you take a shower instead of taking a bath, you can do this in the shower. It is the same thing. Now I need you to pay attention to this detail. This combination of the Michael Todd Beauty brush with the brush head for the body plus an exfoliating cleanser, it's actually a very strong combination. The cleanser has physical and chemical exfoliating particles in it. The brush adds mechanical exfoliation on top of that. So you're combining 2 things that work on the skin surface both at the same time. For me, my skin has been tolerating this amount of exfoliation fairly well for years. But sometimes, especially if I'm in the sun a lot, if I see that my skin gets just a bit red, I will skip 1 or 2 days a week. For you, if you are just starting out, I would say start on the safer, more conservative approach. Use the Michael Todd Beauty brush with your regular cleanser first. See how your skin responds before adding the exfoliating cleanser. That is how I got started in the beginning, and I got amazing results just with that, but the results got a bit better once I added the exfoliating cleanser. Unfortunately, exfoliation alone won't clear up your skin of keratosis pilaris. Step 2 is something most people only use on their face, and I believe is the main reason my arms look like this. I want to touch just a bit on step 3 before we get into step 2. Step 3 is one of the things most people skip, and based on what I've seen on my skin, if you skip the step, is the whole reason the whole routine will not work. And remember those 2 tips I mentioned in the beginning, the 2 tips that will help you have a successful routine at home? I will talk about them right after step 3. Step 2, Retin-A. This is the one that changed everything for me. Most people know Retin-A as a product for the face for anti-aging, but what it does for keratosis pilaris, it's actually the same thing. It speeds up how fast your skin cells turn over, and that's the whole problem with KP. Your skin cells are not shedding the way they should. So keratin builds up around the hair follicle, forms a plug, and that's what you're seeing, those rough red bumps on your skin. When you apply Retin-A to your skin, Retin-A goes in and unclogs the follicle. It loosens up those keratin plugs, prevents new ones from forming, and over time, as you continue to apply Retin-A to your skin starts to look and feel very smooth. Now, of course, it's not going to happen overnight. The first few weeks, your skin might get a bit drier or maybe a bit more red while your skin is adjusting. But by the time you get to week 6 and 12, you're going to start to see a real improvement. And by the time you get to 3 to 6 months, with consistent use of these 3 steps, your skin is going to look dramatically better. For me, it took a couple of months before I started to really see a change happening. But once I started to see an improvement, the improvement got better and better the more I stuck with the routine. Here's exactly how I apply Retin-A on my arms. I take a pea-size amount, that's it, just a pea-size, and I dot it on a few spots across my arm before I spread it evenly across my entire skin. It is really important you don't use more than that. Now, ideally, Retin-A is meant to be used at night. I actually did apply it on my arms at night for the first couple of years, but over time I started to apply it in the morning because it just fits better into my routine of getting ready for the day. So I made a small compromise, but it hasn't really affected my results. If you can apply it at night, that would be amazing, but if you need to apply it in the morning like I do, it's still going to be fine. I've been using Retin-A at 0.1% for 5 years now. Step 3 is moisturizer. This is the step most people skip or underestimate. Please don't. When you are using Retin-A every day, your skin needs moisture. I have tried to skip the moisturizer and my skin got very dry, very itchy, very red quickly. With this routine, I have really tried to see what I can skip, what I cannot skip, what I can modify, what I cannot modify. And after 5 years, I have come with the best routine, the most simplified routine, and I know what actually works. Now back to the moisturizer. The moisturizer itself is not what's going to dissolve those keratin plugs. That's the job for Retin-A. The job for the moisturizer is to support your skin barrier so your skin can keep tolerating this routine long term. For years, I used the Elizabeth Arden body lotion and it was amazing. It had glycolic acid in it and it made my skin so soft. I believe it was around $135 a bottle, which is a lot, but the softness of my skin that I was getting, it was so worth the price. But then this body lotion got discontinued. I don't know why. It took me several years. I couldn't believe it. I tried body lotion after body lotion to find one that made my skin just as soft. I finally found two that work quite nicely. The first one is Dr. Sebagh Supreme Body Lotion. It is my favorite of the two because it really makes my skin very soft, but it cost $180. The second one is from Lavien Beauty, the Intense Repair Body Cream. It costs about $45 depending from where I buy it. While my skin is not as soft, I believe this lotion is more nourishing to my body. I apply it on my arms right after Retin-A. I alternate between the two. One day I use one, the next day I use the other, and my skin is very happy. Before you start this routine, there are two things you absolutely need to know, because without these two tips, even if you follow every step, you may not get the results you want. This 3-step routine is not a cure for keratosis pilaris. KP is a chronic condition. What you are doing with this routine is managing it. Your skin is prone to creating those keratin plugs, but this routine is keeping those plugs clear. When you do these 3 steps every day, your skin feels and looks normal. But if you stop completely, unfortunately, those bumps will come right back up. Now, the 2 tips I promised. Tip 1, we already started to talk about it just a bit. This routine needs to be done every day. That's the only way it works. The only reason you wouldn't do it every day is if your skin has some unusual irritation. The second tip, and this is important, applying Retin-A on your skin can become too much, especially for some people. If someone has sensitive skin or fair skin, or if they spend a lot of time in the sun. In those cases, Retin-A every day can be too aggressive. Here's how you know if you cross the line and you need to back off a bit. If your skin is constantly red, not just a little pink, but red day after day after day, or your moisturizer or even just water starts to make your skin sting, or your skin feels sensitive to touch. If any of these things happen, skip Retin-A for 1 or 2 days or even a week until your skin starts to feel calm. Now, if you're new to Retin-A and you're wondering how to get started with Retin-A, I have a video on my channel I published last week walking you through every step you need to know. I have the video right here, and in this video I cover exactly how to start, what to expect, and how to use it the right way so your skin can tolerate it. I will see you in the next video.